Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. Who knows how long OBS is going to cooperate with me today? I don't know, but if it just freezes up, don't worry, I'll reset OBS. Yell at me in chat if the video goes to the purple with the guy going, not like this, and I'll just restart OBS. It's a thing that's been happening for the past month. Anyways, hello. This is I'll find it there. 12834.0. Oh my god, this update's great now. But it is great. So over here in palettes under customization, we have a thing. Let me turn my camera off so you can see it. Hold on. Let me just hide that for a minute. There we go. So now you can mostly read it. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Unlocked by completing the game in SES hardcore configuration. Anyways, what's up? Adam and Mr. Glacio, and I think I saw Trash Day Wednesday was here. And no, I don't have my part yet. Soon today, sometime. Though the thermal paste isn't supposed to be here till tomorrow. Well, I gotta turn the camera back on. Thanks for reminding me, chat. Boop, there I am. So yeah, I gotta beat the game again. I'm assuming it doesn't have to be all missions, and it's just getting to the end credits. I don't know. But if we go boop, over to here and then go to custom games and give it a minute, there it is. That's the one. So I know a little bit about this already, but I've only played it like maybe 20 minutes just to see what it is and try to get a feel for it. And the best I can figure is it's just you start without a shelter. I don't know. I couldn't figure out anything else that was different about it. So we're going to give it a go. So don't vape, kids. It's bad for you. So it's already all set. I guess we could look and see here what's changed. So 0. I have no respawns. All my power's fine. The oxygen's normal. That's all normal. And yeah, I'm thinking it's just that there's no starting shelter. I think that's it. Here we go. Let's find out. Which, with no starting shelter, means you've got to skedaddle to find tethers and, or not tethers, but oxygen filters and good resin. And all of that good stuff. And you got to find power because you won't be able to keep creating oxygen filters. That's what we were just looking at was, well, that is really freaking loud. Is that loud for you guys too? Wonder if you can keep the shelter removal on Lady Bad New. They are a thing together. So see, I won't be able to keep creating filters unless I also find some power. So that needs to be like big priority here. It's the best I could tell. The settings is just no starting shelter. I guess that's what SES calls it, hardcore. There's a battery that could come in handy for later once I find like a wind or a solar. Let's go. My goal is to try to find one of those wrecked spaceports because they give oxygen and they have some built-in platforms and such. So maybe being able to use that as a base is what I'm thinking. No, I gotta scavenge here though and look at everything and see if any of this has power, but I gotta keep moving. Like I can't lollygag because I've got limited number of prints on my printer until I find power. There's some free oxygen filters over there. We'll go get those. Excuse me. I am still suffering from a prolonged cough that I've had for it. So I'm quite all coffee and gross. Not coffee like the drink, coffee like I cough a lot. Man, I'm not finding any power generators. This is scary already. Oh, solar. Solar, okay, alright. That's a good start. I mean, I'd rather have wind right now, but I'll take solar. Get some bites going. There we go. Go away. Awesome. So we got a solar. So that should be able to recharge us soon. There's another solar. Nice. Now we can recharge twice as fast. Not really, though. I don't think it works that way. Spaceport. I want a wrecked spaceport. Where would you be if you were a wrecked spaceport? I wonder. A lot of them have, like, the gravity globe on top of them. Will that show up on my compass? It's an idea. Jibos!
You young hunk kappa.
You young hunk kappa. Oh, Jibos over here trolling me by calling me a hunk. Oh, Jibos, thank you. 27 months. And by the way, Adam, thank you for the follow earlier while the stream was still getting started and crashing fantastically. There's some more free filters. You yearn for the mines. Oof. There's a limit how many bytes you can give yourself in the start. I mean, I was able to make it scroll way off screen, so if there is, I mean, I was able to put in like 5 trillion or so odd number. I'm assuming it'll be whatever's hard-coded in the game as a byte limit, wherever that ends. I don't know the mathematical formula and all of that. So, but I would assume that would probably be where the limit is. I really don't want to go over here through all of this nonsense. Another solar. I'd really like to have a wind as well. What was that? J-Bo's gifting a sub out to Zarek. Also, Zarek, hello. What is going on? Enjoy the gift sub, J-Bo's. Thank you so much, man. 9 total gift subs in the channel. Legendary. 69,420 bytes. That's what I put in when I recorded my video. I put in 69,420. It took it. It was fine with that. Oh, I thought I saw a spaceport. Nope, just the edge of a plant. But that's kind of what I'm hoping to find.
3 ears.
3 years? What? 3 years? I'm confused. Anyways, thank you, Raisins, for the resub. 31 months. Coming up on 3 years. That sound effects. Those are a guy from Discord named Commander Hobo. And another gifted sub, bringing it up to 10, going out to Adam. Thank you once again, Adam. Enjoy the emotes. And if you're a member of the Vainglorious Discord server, you can also enjoy some member-only exclusive stuff. It says 36 months. Oh, it's 36 months with a 31-month streak, which means that, like, 1 month way back when, it would have, you like probably waited a day extra or something and it messed up your streak. Man, I was really hoping to find one of these spaceports. How are we doing on oxygen? We're okay. And we've got power, so God, I don't even know where to go. They're usually like close to where you start, but I don't even remember where that was now. I've turned around so many times, I have no idea where I am. Yeah, let's grab the power cells just as an in-case type thing. Like if it's dark and our battery's dead and we need to make oxygen filters. I'm gonna run around this whole freaking planet before I find one of them. There's gotta be one nearby. I'm still somewhat. One more person for hype train? Really? It doesn't tell me anymore. It used to.
Ooh.
And 10 biddies too. What? You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Very, very, very kind of you. Man, this sucks. This is rough. Like, I know what I'm looking for. I just can't find it. Oh, wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. We gotta know. Wait. Even though you're broke, you could do this. Uh-oh. Oh. Zarek is doing a thing. I don't know if it works when I give a sub, but we'll give it a try. So, Zarek, who would you like that gifted sub to go out to? Or would you like it to just be random? Anyone? Okay. Mr. Glacio was the first one who spoke up after that. So, dun 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 dun. If sub, I have no idea if this will work or not. I'll have to find out.
Damn, that's nearly 2 years.
It's not letting me do it. There it goes. Mr. Glacio and Mo! I think Mo triggered it, actually. I think he got it before me. Thank you so much. It is nearly 2 years. What's up? Mr. Glacio, enjoy the gift sub. And a hype train is going. We're already up to a level 1 complete. 50% to a level 2. You guys, thank you. Thank you so very much. I haven't had a hype train in a long time, so it's good to see you too. By the way, guys, tomorrow is the trailer premiere for the reboot of Astroneer Academy. And the music in that trailer was provided by the one and only Mojio TTV that you see in chat. So, some cool stuff coming tomorrow. It's an honor to have, like, our own custom music, you know. Music's never appeared in the video ever before anywhere, and it's just ours. And it's such an honor, and it just feels like I'm such a big boy now. Vborg gifted out some subs as well. Oh no, J-Bo's did. To Vborg, my bad. To Vborg and 421 Funky. J-Bo's up to a dozen? Wait, don't you up to a dozen? I thought it was Vborg that gifted. I saw the name Vborg. And that is level 2 knocked out. You guys are... You're too kind. You know, I'm not finding a spaceport. And like... Until I... Like, how do I even proceed here? If I... Do I just start making platforms and hoping for the best? Do I grab some compound, make a printer, and just start building a base in the middle of anywhere? Let's check. What do you guys think? Should I keep looking for one of the wrecked spaceports, or should I just start building a base? Because the first time I played this, I found a spaceport pretty quick. I just don't remember where it was. I don't remember the path I took to get to it, or else I would have run right there again. The Wanderer, indeed, of course. We're rocking the Wanderer with the little hazard light and the Seebs. I was wanting some wind. You think making a base would be easier? Oh, time for our next oxygen filter. Let me explore. Oh, we are going to make a base. We're going to do it right here. See why? You see why we're building it right here? We just got 64 bytes of power when the sun's shining, or 64 bytes, 64 units per second. For free! And there's, look at that, there's compound right there. Okay, we're making a base. This is our home. It's settled. Wow. I am stunned by this. That's a good find right there. Yeah, that is lucky. That is super lucky. Stoosh! What is up? Okay, so we need to drop that there. And then... Man, just keeps coming. Drop that there. J-Bos, thank you once again. And Stoosh, enjoy the sub. Enjoy the emotes. And if you're on the Vainglorious Discord, enjoy access to the Vainglorious supporters channel. Of course, you have to have Discord and Twitch linked, but you know, that's not that big of a deal. So I've already got a lot of bites. I could just go ahead and get that. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I really do, James. Great. There's no resin nearby. Really? Yeah, there is. Okay. Ooh, another battery too. This is like the mother load right here. Look at this place. Raisins gifted out a sub, bringing us up to 52% to level 3 with a minute and a half to go in the hype train to Casarala. Oh, I'm saying that right. If not, I apologize. I need to get a couple of resin here because I need to make another filter. Because I'm about to kind of suffocate here. Yeah. Something. This is permadeath. There are no respawns. If I die, it's game over and I have to start over. So I'd like to not die. I need more resin than this. No one claimed it, so you let it go random. Wait, no one claimed what? I gifted a sub to Mr. Glacio. Is that what you're talking about? Oh man, see now I'm torn. Like, do I use this resin to make a platform? Or do I use this resin to make oxygen filters? Oh, I also need more compounds because I need to make a medium printer. This is so much to manage. I don't know if I'm up to the task.
Oh shit!
What? 5 more, bringing it up to 18. Going out to Marie H 1208, please Shibe, Mikado Hino, Finnick Potato, and Hal 90012, somewhere in California, I'm assuming. Oh my gosh, this is just. But okay, so wait. So I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a smaller printer to make a bigger printer. And oh my goodness, this is already hurting my brain a lot. A whole lot. Let's just go ahead and get this thing connected, shall we? Oh, it was some. Was there a sub goal? Oh, we're at level 3 hype train? What? Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of oxygen again. Where did I? This is gonna take forever. Oh my god. Oxygen filters. I don't know. Was there a sub goal? I have no idea. It's been so long since I've streamed regularly. Because of just stuff. Life has happened. Sub goal. Nice. Well, thank you, J-Bos. Got us to a sub goal. Got us up to a level 3 hype train. Ooh, I'm glad I decided to stream on my sleep deprived day. I am very sleep deprived today. I've gotten like maybe 6 hours, maybe 7 the past 3 nights combined. Just wonderful, wonderful insomnia. So I have a resin left. Sleep deprivation is where dreams are made. Today it is, apparently. Alright, so that's a nice little start to a base. But now I need to go find some more resin because I've only got enough for one more. Oh, there's a free oxygen filter. Okay, cool. But I do need to go find more resin. Look at all this power that's right here.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Mobits? It sounds like it said morbid. Sausage fusion strip mining? Maybe. Maybe. I'd like to get an oxygenator as quickly as possible. Oh my god, there's more power over here. What? This is a good place to build a base. There's just power everywhere. I have all the power I need, no oxygen. Seems about right. Alright, that's pretty far away, but live off resin for the rest of the game? Oh god, that just sounds like a stressful proposition. Like you made my heart rate shoot up just saying that. That just sounds stressful. I'm doing good on bites, so far. Let's get this other battery in play. Get it charged. I love the water with robot Futurama. Oops. Alright, we're gonna drop that there. We're gonna put that right there, and then we're gonna drop these extra solar as well. Cool. And I have one more. There it is. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go underground and find laterite and see if I can't get an oxygenator pronto. Canister. Where are your non-subs at? Are there any left? I don't have a canister. Well, can I quit opening the wrong thing? Oof. That was just, that hurt me to use that. For anything other than an oxygen filter. Oh man. Oh, now I gotta get, yeah, that's right. I know how the game works. Maybe. Oh my god. It's time for oxygen again. Yeah, the best I can tell is the only changes to this are permadeath and no starting shelter. I haven't really picked up on anything other than that, so there may be something else at play here, but if there is, I don't know what it is. Jimbo's gifted out up to 20 now. Going out to Rhenium and Juby Smash. Are you guys all actually out there, or is it just like starting to draw from my list of followers? I think we've had more gifted subs than we've had viewers today. Yes, this is their hard mode version. And the reason I'm doing it is because if we go into palettes and scroll all the way to, did we get level 4? We did. There is a special palette that is unlocked. You can't see the rest of that, but by completing the game in SES hardcore configuration. And that is what I'm playing right now. I want to be a shiny new tryhard. I'm hitting my head on this. I need cave, and I need laterite, and then I need to make a smelter. And then there's clay right nearby. So we'll be good to... Is there a reward for hard mode? Yeah, that cosmetic. You get a new palette for completing it. I don't know what it looks like. I haven't seen it because I haven't completed it yet. So when I unlock it, I'll be just as surprised as you. Alright, I'm not so confused as to what to do next. I've never done this type of challenge. I'm just like, what do I do? I'm gonna just start running around in circles, panicking. I'm gonna make tethers, so I can find my way back to this ramp. Otherwise, oh, laterite right there. Nice. We'll get lost. I don't think I'm gonna get lost that short though. So, an oxygenator is what? 2 aluminum and 1 ceramic. This is just how you play the game. How do you make the emojis appear on the screen? Use an emoji, and they will appear. It's just a bot that I have. In chat that just copies them. Alright, so that's laterite. We'll drop that off. And then we'll go... I saw some resin down there. So we can go get some more of that resin, make some more filters and a platform to be able to make everything we want to make. Let's see here. We want to... I don't have enough bytes! I need 1,000 bytes! Oh, this is crippling. This is... I need 1,000 bytes. Oof. Oh, no time like the present. No, I'm out of tethers. I'm gonna die. I wish I could have found the spaceport thing. Yes, resin. Way up in the air, resin. Oh, it's resin. Give me all the resin I can carry, please. Thank you. 1,000 freaking bytes. Where am I gonna find 1,000 bytes? We're following it all and just decided it was your life now. Oh no. Alright, so I know where I'm gonna find 1,000 bytes. We're gonna go make a generator and open that thing. That'll be like 300 or 400. It does look like mac and cheese. And every time somebody says it, it makes me hungry for some good old creamy mac and cheese. Like every time. Alright, so we're gonna need another oxygen filter soon.
Oh shit, nothing about that.
Oh my god, 6 more coming in. Go down to Tony and Dan, Moredrix, Kafka, Dragon Reaper, and Steam Knight. J-Bo's going absolutely nuts. What the freaking? Oh, we got the level 5?
I only watch a minute of that.
What?
Every time.
Get conducted. Does that mean J-Bo's just ran a train on me? Stuff of dreams, maybe? I don't know. You just got here a couple minutes ago. Welcome. I'm glad to have you. Welcome to the chaos. I have no clue what I'm doing because I've never ever tried the no starting shelter mode in my life, and this isn't the type I thought it was. And thank you for the follow as well, Moradrex. I appreciate it. Yes, I do have a few lunatics in the Vainglorious. I gotta go get the batteries. Definitely gotta have it. I mean, we started the stream with like 18 subscribers. Now we have 39. That doesn't happen. Like, that just doesn't happen. I think this will do it. Oh. Okay. So if I string all of this together, this should be enough power to open this. But the batteries are going to die first, so I have to first plug it all in. Yeah, that's half right there. Now I'm going to die from fall damage. I'll be right. I'll be right. I might die from suffocation, though, if I don't pay attention. It's just such... My brain is not conditioned to constantly think about oxygen. To the point I can't even click the right buttons on anything. Okay, so this should be enough power to open this. Channel your inner. Yes! Got it open. No, close that. Please be worth a lot of bytes. Please be worth a lot of bytes. You are worth 348, so that gets us... We need 300 more bytes. I don't have a research chamber, so I can't just go throw something in the research chamber and chill. Oh, yeah, sleep deprivation is not helping my decision-making process at all, and I am very sleep deprived. Oh, I thought that was a plant. Yeah, but I don't see any samples nearby, and I'm afraid of getting too far away from my tethers, lest I can't find my way back. So I'm going to try to do this, like, in a straight line here. More there. I am 100 away. Oxygen. Not really all that near the gateway, no. I ran pretty far past it, I think. I don't know. That was more than 5 minutes ago, man. How do you expect me to remember that? Yeah, there we go. Come on, give me more bites. I just need... Daddy needs an oxygenator. No, the compass works. There we go. Oxygenator! You can't disable the compass in the settings. Oh god, now I am lost. Uh-oh. This way? This way, okay. Exactly, Mordrex. Exactly. Alright, I can make an oxygenator, so I'm going to be able to relax a little bit, because I'll be able to start using tethers. And then I can feel a bit more grounded. A bit more... not... Oh my god, I'm going to die. Up. Okay, so, I don't have a smelter yet! Can't make an oxygenator till I make a smelter. And a smelter costs another 250 bytes. Eesh. Okay, I need caffeine. I'm just gonna get some caffeine. I did get trained, thank you. A level 5, no less. Okay. I need like 125 bytes. Just run into the woods real quick. Because we know where there's resin. We know where there's compound. Like, we know where all the stuff is to build what we need to build. We just need bytes. There we got it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more resin while we're at it. Because we're going to need that while we build all this stuff. Plus, we need resin to build stuff. There's not a lot of resin here. This is not worth wasting my time on when there's much more down in the caves. So I need to use that. Thank the robot bill you get paid next week. And Jimbo's, you got a car payment to make too there, boo-boo. Better be careful. I don't want to hear about your former Valencia Red. Is it right? Valencia Orange. Is that right? Is that the word? Valencia? I think that's the word. Bonk. I bonked my head. The robot devil was one of the best parts of Futurama. My brain can't do 2 media sources at once, so I'm this tired. Is Futurama back yet? Like, I know it's this month, right? Like, on Hulu, there's new episodes of Futurama coming. 24th. I knew it was soon. I'm gonna resin it up here. Just spin in circles for a minute. Futurama is just one of the best things to ever happen. Wait, was it this way? It was this way. I see my tethers. No. I wonder what that quote was about. I don't even remember. I kind of forgot all about the quotes, to be honest. I forgot, like, they were a thing. This does are but have not his commit sign. Yeah, that sounds like something Jibos would say. Like, not even that stretch to sound like something Jabos would say. Alright, so I need for the smelter a compound. Really? Did we just run out of power? Oh my god. Did I disconnect all this stuff earlier? Poor Lexi's not even allowed in here anymore because she used to get on top of the computer so much. I just don't even let her in here anymore. She's so cute though. Look at that cute face. Any compound, and I've kind of exhausted that bit that's over there with the clay, I think. Compound? There it is. Yeah, somebody used the modify emote thing to make sunglasses, Lexi. You can just do that in Twitch, like it's channel reward or channel point reward. Just a pile of batteries and printers. Yeah, I do that on. When I go like just to a planet and I'm not going to be there very long and I forget something, yeah, I'll just have a pile of crap laying around. All right. It is almost Astroneer time. And I will literally and figuratively breathe a sigh of relief. Let's get this going while the sun's up so that the smelter gets done quick. So we need to make a smelting furnace. Get on oxygen. We're getting a little low. Yeah, we can go ahead and get another one going. We don't need any more resin at the moment. The sun is getting dangerously low in the sky. Hurry up! Print faster! I'm gonna try to put an oxygen filter on a platform. Does that work? No. That does not work. I never knew it was a thing. Like, at all. Okay, so Astroneer, 1 aluminum, 1 ceramic. Let's go. Clay. Laterite. Turn you on. We're almost there. Smelt these, print it, done. Like, I'm even gonna get this all set up here. There we go. Like, it's on the thing. We are ready to do the thing, with the thing, for the thing. Lots of things are happening. Yes. And then what? I guess try to get a landing pad so we can start getting rewards for missions? Yeah, probably. That seems like the smart thing to do. Just have a random speedrun timer, right? Do it like when you're downloading like an update, and how like the time goes like 3 minutes remaining, 2:59, 2:58, 8 hours and 17 minutes remaining, 2:47, 2:46, 2:48, 3 years remaining, you know, that type of thing. All right, we have oxygen. And I immediately run away from it, because now I want to gather some of this power that's nearby. Just so we have a diverse power scheme at our base, such as it is. I need to go get a quartz, and there's quartz down that I saw down below. I need to I need to go get a quartz. Can't even English anymore. That was so stressful. I need to go get a quartz and make a beacon so that I can find this place again, instead of just like leaving it and never seeing it again. I think that'd probably be the smart play here. So let's get our tethers connected. Makes it every 5 minutes and goes back to 10 minutes. Yeah. People would be so confused. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I've been without tethers for so long. By the way, do you guys want to see the I'm not going to do it here, but I will gladly load another save and intentionally die if you guys want to see the game over screen. I mean, it's nothing much, but if you're curious, if you want that particular spoiler, I will gladly do it. I mean, like, there's not a whole lot to it. It's cool. It's cute. It's informative. Now I can do nicety is like opening up the tunnel so much that I can see where I'm going and not risking fall damage. Yeah, I could use a little break. I think we should go play with some snails for a minute too. I think we're gonna go play with some snails. So we're gonna make this beacon, drop it here so I don't forget that that's the thing that I was doing, because I will forget. And then we'll go look at the death thing, and then I think I have the save with the snails in it that I can load up. If not, I can copy it over real quick. Why did I just turn that to a glass? I'm such a moron. Yeah, Zarek, I saw that a little late there, buddy. I don't know, because I was thinking I must smelt things, because that was the last crisis that I had to deal with, so that's probably why I did that. Or I'm just an idiot, you know, it's one of those. Alright. Beacon. I am very sleep deprived. Driving this morning, taking my mom to work was quite the challenge. Just like make car go straight, make car go straight. And my car has lane center or lane keep assist, and it steers itself. It's got like a little bit of the automated thing. It'll steer itself around corners and everything, no problem, and follow the car in front of it, no problem. And I was still having trouble driving. And the car was driving itself. Alright. Main menu. We are gonna name this. Oh. We're gonna load it and then go back out. Longest you've been without dying is like 2.5 days. I've made it through several games where I don't die at all. I want to rename it. Nope. There it is. We're gonna call this for. That way I know which one's which. And then we will just go into custom games. We will relaunch this, and I'm just gonna die. And you guys can see it. If you don't want to see the ending screen, go away for about the next 2.5 minutes and then come back. I mean, there's not a lot to it. It's not like this big, huge, drawn out thing. It's just a little, hey, you died. But it's well done, hey, you died. I might be able to make a pumpkin shelter. That's right. I'm just gonna run around until I die. I forgot about pumpkin shelter being unlocked. Oh, dude, we're making a pumpkin shelter. It's Halloween, baby. I was almost Halloween, baby. I was born the day before. Let's see if we can't get some good old fall damage going before we suffocate. Oh, it's not a deep enough hole. I thought maybe. There we go. We're gonna suffocate instead then. No, it doesn't really say you suck. But it does kind of say you suck, but not in a very exodynamics, kid-friendly way. It says you suck. You disappear for a minute so you get spoiled. Okay, bye. Oh my god, we were looking for one of those and it's right there by where we started. Are you kidding me? I would have just ran the other direction. It is. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the sum total of it. It's nice. It looks really nice. I like it a lot. And then When you hit escape, it just takes you back out to the main menu. And if you look, it says at the top right, let me turn off my camera before that goes away. You were removed from a game session because you have reached respawn limit. Just nice little notification up there to tell you what just happened. And then if you look, that automatically converted itself into creative mode. So you can go back in and play it. It's not, you didn't lose the save. It's just you can't use it now for that custom game anymore. For the challenge and missions. So missions and achievements are now disabled. So it's pretty cool. So let's go chill with some snails for a minute. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's nice. I really do. Oh, what's Astroneer doing? Oh, did they retweet or did they just like my tweet? If they retweet, that'd be really awesome. It does add more challenge. You're absolutely right. This save takes a while to load because, well, it's a big full complete save with like 2 full bases and tons of automation. Where to train? Where am I? Oh, we're at Calidor. Oh my god, it's taking forever to load. All right, we gotta go to Glacio. Where's the base? It's probably that way. Only I had a compass to tell me. So if you've just joined, and it looks like a few people did, we're just taking a quick break. Got past the first stressful part of the hardcore mode. I needed a breather for a minute, so we're gonna go look at cute little snails driving around in big gravity globes. I think that's a great way to unwind. I don't know if they're vanilla pudding inside or not, but they are pudding. It's a shuttle, Brendan. You get in those. You like custard? I like custard too. I'm not going to discriminate. Whatever you want your Astroneer to be filled with, hey, that's between you and your Astroneer. Whatever creamy, gooey substance you want in there, you go for it. It does that from time to time, too, Buzz. So if you're new to the channel or haven't seen one of my recent Astroneer streams, I'm about to show you what I affectionately call the playpen. It's just here at my main base on Glacio. Just a little walled off area back here. Oh, I wonder where everybody is. There's one. Sometimes they hide. They get stuck back here a lot. Yeah, there's a couple of them. You just gotta go to where they're in relevance. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch back here. There's 5 of them back here. Yeah. You put a snail inside the gravity globe and they'll just randomly choose a direction. So I set up a few of these hoops with horns and a few of the goals and everything, and I just kind of you can get quite a bit of they get unstuck really well, believe it or not. They'll sit there when they get stuck, they'll hop and try to get unstuck. Like, they get over and through this. The only thing that they get stuck on is the fact that they're just beyond relevance. And once they're outside of where the game is rendering physics and, well, the game, they don't move anymore. So they get stuck out there if they hit that point. And that happens pretty often. And just to fix it, all you gotta do is go in there. We have had 2 escape. One managed to bounce off something down here and bounce out into the base over there. And then another one somehow managed to bounce over this wall down here that I built. Like right there. I don't know how they managed to bounce up and out of there. But they don't get far. Because like I said, once they're outside of the simulation, they they stop. But yeah, this is just a nice, happy place to be. It's just snails just bonk. Ruffle just smack Stilgar. Stilgar is my favorite snail. Both for his general aesthetic of looking like, you know, he has seen some stuff, man. He's like, he's got scars and a busted horn, you know, he's seen some stuff. But also because I think he's most useful with oxygen. Obviously, you saw me stress out about oxygen just a little while ago. I like not stressing about oxygen. I love it when they hit the goals. They seem pretty good about like finding those type of things because it happens pretty often. But maybe it's just I play so many that the randomness is ramped up. I don't know, but this is my playpen. We were talking about this on the Astroneer Discord earlier, my playpen, and they're like, "What? A playpen?" I'm like, "Yeah." What if they yearn for the sweet release of death? In other words, still cute, yeah. When you take them out of the gravity globe, they kind of whine. They go, "Aw." It's easy enough to build. I mean, I was just lucky that I had a spot here. Like, I had to go back in the mountains and enclose it so they couldn't roll out that way. And then I had to enclose it there. And it's just kind of here. Like, I had already built the base. And that was just like that. So it just kind of worked out. But somebody was talking about getting teams and doing 4x4. That one's just barely outside of relevance. So it's just stuck midair. Look at that. And putting in 2 goals and having it, like, actually having them play against each other to see who scores what. I think that would be kind of fun. Oh, you asked how do you get the globes? You find them in the wild on top of rover wreckages and on top of those spaceport wrecks. You can also, can't you trade for them with Astroneer? I think it is. You can trade for and get them. You can find, I found 8 of them in like, it took me 10 minutes. Because you can see those spaceports now from orbit, because they're a different type of landing spot. You can land on them, and almost every one of them has it. So I just took a bunch of packages with me, went from planet to planet, landing on the spaceports, and bam, like literally 10 minutes at them. Yep, this is my playpen, and I love it, because snails are freaking awesome when they can drive around. What I wish is if you put that on top of a rover, and then put the snail in, because, you know, you can use these as rover seats as well. And you can use them as seats for trains. If they would be able to drive the rover, that would be hilarious. But we tried it, and they're not. They're not able to drive it. All right, I have calmed down enough. I have chilled with the snails long enough. You made that space football field? Nice. We're gonna go back to hardcore mode. It should be easier from here. So what does it take to get a pumpkin shelter? What's the recipe? It's not in here, so I don't know. I know it's clay and compound and something else. I would say it's a very simple recipe. So let's go. We're gonna need some more compound so I can make the large printer. It's made on the large printer. I should be able to get over to this compound and back on this oxygen filter. I don't want to run tethers over here. Wait, where was the compound? Right here? Yeah. So I need at least 3 of these. I'm gonna get 1 extra. Oh, plastic. Oh, so I have to have. Oof. So I've got to go off planet, yeah. Dink. risking it. I'm risking it. Oh. 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 Okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna wind up pissing somebody off doing that over and over again. I'm gonna stress some people out. Hey, Tigcat UK. By the way, if you do set up a playpen, don't do it under your base. That sounds glitched through 2 layers of the caves. Oh my goodness. Oh no. By the way, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. Glad to have you. There's a free... Is that a free solar? Or is that a busted solar? I can't tell from here. All I know is there is a crap ton of just free power over here by where we've randomly chosen to make our base. No one lit. And then we get this wind. Oh, it's been a while. Okay. That would be why I don't remember. Well, welcome back. I hope you've been well. Honestly, you could have been here for the last stream, as infrequently in the stream anymore. Life has been a bit of a challenge in the past, well, since October. Been taking care of my mom. But she's now on the mend, like actually starting to go in the right direction. So I have a bit more free time now. Not as much as, you know, when she was completely independent, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And what's been really cool is, yeah, sure, I've not had a whole lot of free time, whatever. But I've had a lot of time with my mom. Just, you know, because I have to drive her everywhere. And so, you know, there's time in the car just spent talking and all that good stuff. And so we get to just chill and hang out. And that's been really cool. To just have that time to be together. You know, that's... Please use tethers that make you anxious. Okay, I will. I promise, maybe. I'll consider it. How's that? I promise I will think about using tethers. Is that group not even connected to anything? That group is not even connected to anything. Good job, me. There you go. This is such a mess. Oh, this is driving me crazy. I've got an extra one right now. I've got an extra 1.25 right now. So, I mean, that's a good minute and 15 seconds. Why did I build this? What's this for? Oh, yeah, printer. I wanted to see the time for a pit of collection. No, because then Gina will show up and yell at me. Anytime I do the bad things, Gina shows up. Like, without fail. Like, the summon Gina command. Woohoo! That was fun. The summon Gina command doesn't even work anymore. Like, it used to. She used to show up when we do that. She'd be like, oh, hi, friends, like, within a few minutes after that. But not anymore. I don't know why. We need a research chamber. So I need another resin, which was also over there. Gina. She's busy working. Though, is it part of a community manager's job to hang out with the community? Look, there's 15 community people right here. Done. She can watch the stream, hang out, and do it, and say she's doing her job. That was not really a whole lot of resin there. Let's go back this way. We'll get some out of the caves. Now just put all the printers on a large platform B. I can, can't you? I could put them all in there. Then I could make that, move that. The oxygenator to that. See, I've got to change how I think about how I play the game. Because I'm just doing what I always do, each printer its own platform, so that I can just drop resources on there. Hardwood would make the pumpkin shelter relevant, right? Carbon, resin, clay, and plastic. So to get a chem lab, yeah, I gotta have tungsten. I gotta go off planet before we get a shelter. So no matter what, I have to go off planet to get a shelter. I can't get silicone because I need a chem lab. But I'd have to go to 2 different planets because I'd also have to get methane. That's fine. We can just start planning for that. I mean, it's not a big deal to get a landing pad and a shuttle. Scrap for tungsten? You have to have tungsten to trade, to get a trade platform. And iron, yeah. Yeah, you gotta go off planet. Very much chicken and the egg problem. It's alright, we got this. I mean, I'm not worried all that much about it now. I just need to be careful and not do anything stupid and die. You know, like take jumps like that, like I just did. I wonder how many like broken controllers and keyboards in mice hardcore mode is gonna create. Because somebody gets like to the final core on Aatrox to activate it, and they run into an attack disc behind a wall that one-shots them, and they die. You know it's gonna happen. It's just a... Come on, I'm breaking resin. Boomaloons? Yeah, I tend to not see boomaloons when I'm in the caves of Glacio. I'm always busy looking for other things in the distance, and I'm not paying attention to what's around me. Hey guys, why did I come down here for this? Like, what is this for? I know I need resin, but I don't remember why. I am so tired. And if I don't finally sleep tonight, I'm just gonna be mad. It's gonna be like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna be angry. Just mad at the world. So now it's gonna be, yeah, it should just be kind of a game of Astroneer with the fact I can't die. I don't remember. So I guess my next goal should be getting to Commodore for some tungsten, yeah? Yeah, so I need to make a research chamber. That's what I was doing. I was making a research chamber. So that we can get some research going. If we don't have any lights, yeah, research chamber. That is very much it. I'm gonna go see what's over in these woods for a second. We're fine. Is that? Pressing the mic bump the acid too. Uh-oh. Ooh, I thought I was stuck there for a second. Yeah, okay. Add the steps. Are you just thinking what it's gonna take to be a speedrunner in hardcore? Oxygenator, research chamber, tungsten. Some may argue against the oxygenator. And just choose to rely on filters. Because I think that or the chair glitch thing, but I think they also relied on, I am going to go ahead and use the extra resin, but I think they relied on just being able to respawn at the starting shelter if they didn't find resin. So, by the way, you know how this usually says respawn at the starting shelter? Now it just says respawn, because there is no starting shelter in the save. Kind of a nice attention to detail thing, I think. So I guess we should get something to feed to this thing. We really should. Is there one chilling around here somewhere? And I saw one over there. Yeah, you respawn, but you lose you lose. Game over. I don't want to see that screen. I've seen it. Oh, what am I stuck on? And I don't want to see it again. Is the normal shelter recipe unavailable? No, and in fact, it starts unlocked. But it requires methane to get it because it requires silicone. So it'll still be easier to build the pumpkin shelter. Man, people who haven't been around for one of the Boo events that don't have the pumpkin shelter unlocked, rip those people. Alright, I'm getting a landing pad as our next thing, because that will also let me do missions and start getting some stuff for free. Plus, I just happen to have all the stuff that I need for it right here. So, this kind of works out. I think I've made exactly one starting shelter. What is that? There's been a research sample right here this whole time. Just right there. In the freaking grass. Grrr. Because of course there has been. Put those there. And wait for our final one here. That was a game changer, though, finding that sitting out here. Because when the sun's hitting that, that's 64 units of power. That is just... That's too good. Like, that's just... That was a lucky find. I think I'm happier about having that than I am about having... than not having a spaceport. Like I said, I have, like... that right there, I played for like 20-30 minutes. And I found a... I think it's red grass. I didn't even see it. Like, I never even saw it till just then. It was over here. There was grass covering it. I didn't see it. And my mom was right. I need to go to the eye doctor. She sees me squinting at road signs. She's like, will you just go to the eye doctor already? I'm like, but it's expensive. I don't have money. YouTubers don't have medical and vision insurance. Are you crazy? And it is. Eye exams, what, like 150 bucks? Glasses are expensive. Alright. Landing pad. This is going to let us do missions, which will get us free stuff. Like, done. Oh, I don't have a shelter for that one to count. Oh, hey, we got another extra printer. And now we have an oxygenator. Both of those are kind of useless, aren't they? And I'm like, we're going to do missions. Nope. All right, so let's just get off planet. Let's get it done. That will make a shuttle. I'm going to need a little more laterite. I did make a landing pad. What are you talking about? That is a landing pad. Oh yeah, the oxygenator. Yeah, I could have that. Now we know. Now you can take the wisdom to the masses and share it and let them know you will get a free oxygenator and you can stop freaking out. Don't do a Brandon and sit there and freak out for half an hour. It would have wound up being about the same, but oh well. I would have still needed the small printer. So let's see, I want to make a tractor and a trailer as well. So I need 1 for a thruster, 2 for a tractor, and 1 for a trailer. Yeah. Yeah, landing pad 80%, absolutely. Yeah, 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 that's why I want to get off planet to go get some tungsten, so that I can make a chem lab and make plastic. That is what we're working on right now. But I haven't seen hydrazine anywhere yet. Well, sorry, ammonium. Ammonium anywhere yet. To me, ammonium is just hydrazine waiting to be made. Really? You can't? Thank you. Alright, so we can make a shuttle if we have the research. Get back on the ground. I should lock that. There's the aluminum for a shuttle. You can go to there. Alright, I want to see what this is going to be worth. Yeah, that's going to give me 1,000. That'll help. Yeah. I'm trying to get the chem lab going. That's why. But you have to have tungsten to get a chem lab, so that is priority. Hello, Keel. I think I'm saying that right. No, the update comes out tomorrow. Systemair was gracious enough to share early access to some content creators, so we could make videos about it. They didn't say I couldn't stream it though, so here I am. I didn't ask either. She's like, you can release content about it, starting on Wednesday. I'm like, I'm gonna call a live stream content. I did release a video over on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it, you can check that out. Well, bam. Vborg, what's up? By the way, J-Bos gave you a gift sub earlier. Oh, God. That should work. That should totally work. Well, okay. This is fun. There we go. Let's go find some hydrazine or some ammonium. You come visit me in Exodemics prison. Thanks, Ribs. I appreciate it. How you doing, man? On with the power. Exactly. That's what I was trying to do. I think that should work. There's another battery. Oh, come on. There's got to be ammonium over here. I would still like a resource finder. I think that would be super cool. Sorry, I sniffed it out. Granted, I have to unlock the freaking thing, but you know. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a bunch on here. Well, as for me, I'm having a good time so far. It's been a little stressful, but I'm enjoying SES hardcore mode. And everybody seems to be having a pretty good time watching me panic and stress out. There have been a few freak out moments. They're all learning from my suffering. Got another dream guardian. Aw, thanks, man. You already had me as hardcore. By the way, guys, for those of you who are newer to Astroneer, just a little shameless self-promotion here real quick. Tomorrow is a little trailer, just a fun little celebration of the launch of the reboot of Astroneer Academy, which is a series of videos and shorts that covers every single aspect of Astroneer. From the very first moment you touch the ground all the way through everything else that's possible. Alright, so we need a shuttle, 1500 bytes. How many bytes are left on you? Only 100 and something, and you're probably only about 400. Okay, it's fine. It's good. Progress, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and make thruster. And just like let it chill. I'm just going to throw all this on the ground. Apparently, I'm trying to now smelt ammonium because that's a thing that is possible in this game. And we need bytes. Didn't we see another puzzle nearby? Like we passed one. What was it back there? I think it was back there. I need compound. Where was the compound? It was over here. I don't have tethers to go that way. Is there any compound left here, like at all? Looks like just a bunch more clay. Well, I tried not to dig up my ramp and then succeeded in digging up my ramp. Not too bad though. There's a teeny tiny bit right there. It's all just clay. Boo! Turning over here. Nope. Oh, I thought I saw research over here. Just gonna take a peek real fast. Just make a lap. Oh. No compound in view. Panic! What? Yeah, I am streaming this early. I know it's very early for me to stream. I don't normally stream this time of day, but I'm probably not going to be able to stay awake for but like maybe an hour or two longer, and I wanted to get the stream done because I'm worried like if I fall asleep, I won't wake up for like 10 hours. Because I am really freaking exhausted. For you, it's 10 p.m.? Really? I need compound. I thought I had a piece of compound. I really thought I had a piece of compound. Did I use it for something? Or am I just looking right at it? Is the only thing different permadeath and no starting shelter? As far as I can tell, because like it looks like it's taking research just as long as normal. Oxygen seems to be normal. So yeah, I'm thinking it's just permadeath and no starting shelter. Which isn't as hardcore as the one I'm working on. I'm working on one that's permadeath, no starting shelter, all resources except on the mantle are at 50%, and oxygen is used up 20% faster, is the one I've been working on. It's just taking a while because you gotta go through every biome and set the resources. I'm also going to disable RTGs. Pick these up. Am I making it to the server? There's been talks of getting the Vainglorious community server back up and running. However, I just bought a lot of computer parts yesterday in Prime Day sales, so it'll be a while. I was using yeah, I want to hardcore that's beatable, but I think half resources, and then in the mantle I crank them up to double. So like if you can get down to the mantle, you have double resources down there. That's what I'm working on creating, and then oxygen goes a little bit faster. So basically, it just makes the start a little bit harder. I'm not messing with the frequency of the biomes or how prominent they are or anything like that. Just making it so it, you know, there is definitely a challenge in the beginning, but if you can get past that, you get a little bit of a reward, you know, type situation. And then yeah, in the RTG, disabled. I thought about just disabling being able to produce power at all and make people rely on what they can find for power, because that's what I tend to do, is I just go find power. I haven't made power in forever. So when you disable something in the research tab of custom games, it does not prevent them from being found, it just prevents them from being researched. QTRTGs can't be researched anyway, so they will still be found. And I'm pretty sure you will still get those mission rewards. Like, I don't think there's a way to disable that. As far as I know, I could be very wrong on that. But that's my understanding of it currently. Guys, what am I looking for? Why am I out here? Research? Research. I'm looking for these. So if you use them, you go to Astroneer prison. Okay, so that one wants laterite. We can go get some laterite. We're gonna reconfigure these tethers real quick. Go this way so that I have enough tethers to reach, except I'm gonna put them down at the right sequence. You go. Thank you. There. And there. Cool. So let's go get some laterite. We know where that is. Can you disable snails? Yes. You can. Well, you can turn them down to like. Well, you might be able to turn them to 0, actually. Well, I don't know if you can disable snails, but you can disable shells. You guys want to spend a few minutes looking at the custom game menu? I'll be glad to save here and save my progress so we can go out and just look at the different things and answer some questions about what's here and what's not there and everything. Be glad to do that if you want to shift gears for just a little bit. Just let me know what you want to see, chat. It's kind of the way I approach this when I get access to it early. I feel as though it's my way of saying thank you to Systemera by getting, you know, to answer some questions and build some hype for the update in the community. How hellish can you make the game? Pretty hellish. All right, yeah, let's save real quick. I need to run to the restroom real quick anyway. So I'm going to put up the be right back screen, and I'll be back in about 60 seconds, and then we will jump into looking at what we can do in our own configurations. I'll be right back. So get started. You do just create. Hit that again. So create new configuration, and that's available in all three of these menus. You can see I've started on a couple. I've got one that I've shared that I call it Easy Glacio Start, and it really is easy. Oxygen lasts twice as long. Resources are doubled. You have a starting shelter, and you start on Glacio. But everything is like easier to get. So I'm also gonna be making one. You guys know that yes, Javo's gifted you a sub, so be sure to say thank you. You guys know Raisins, the moderator here in chat, moderator on the Vainglorious Discord. His son Minion is probably my biggest fan. He's a young guy, 9 years old. I always forget, but I'm gonna try to make like a kid-friendly save as well, something that kids won't struggle with as well. So I'm gonna make a hardcore one and an easy one. So yeah, this is all very self-explanatory, honestly. So if you don't want to see the launch sequence, just do that and you'll get a loading screen instead. No starting shelters there. There's where you choose your planet that you want to start on. So this is all super simple. Starting items is for your backpack, and what's really cool about this, since we're talking about the auxiliary slots up on the shoulder, it's things that make sense. Like you could toggle an oxygenator, you can toggle a generator and the jump jet and the hydrazine jetpack and all that from those slots. So it kind of makes sense, and that's where you also want your solar or your wind to go. And that's also where some of that stuff goes to drop it. So that's identical in these two menus. The backpack is just a lot of your tier 1 things that you could carry in your backpack. No resources. All the sensible tier 1 items are here. So you can get you can give yourself a QT RTG, a hoverboard. You can go up here, give yourself a hydrazine jetpack, and then come down here, give yourself some some hydrazine, and all that good stuff. What's really cool though is, so through 8 is all this just basic stuff. But then when you get to tool slot, that's for your terrain tool, and now you're talking terrain tool stuff. So it's nice. Can you make a flat world? Sort of. You can make a pretty bald world. And you do that, all of that's done over here. So like, if we go in here, so you can change on per planet basis, the gravity, you can scale it either really low or really high. So you take a lot of fall damage. Here you would just kind of float through the air forever. And then there's also, like, if you know a seed number, you can enter that right here. The seeds are just, every planet that gets generated has a seed number, just like any games use seeds. You can change the ambient wind rate and the random wind gust rate. I cranked this way up in a save, and the wind never stopped blowing. I thought it would be this one that did that, but this one did it. So, yeah, there's no zero gravity. There's got to be some gravity, or else Joe mentioned it. It breaks the game. There has to be some gravity. So to make a completely flat biome, what you do is, you can see I can come in here and I can go in and the biome weight. 1 is the default. So that is how often forests will spawn. How the likelihood of a voxel. Can you find out the seed for survival games you start? Yes. Yes, you can. I see what you're saying, the survival games. I don't know. I thought you were talking about your custom configurations. Can you find them out later? I don't know. I think it'd probably be possible if you knew of a way or a tool that could look inside the save to get that data. But anyways, biome weight, if you crank it all the way up, you are 20 times more likely to get forests, and your forests are going to be huge. If you saw Joe's stream where he made massive mountains everywhere, that's what he did. If you turn it all the way down to 0, you're going to get no forests at all. So if we go in here and modify all the biomes down to 0, which takes a minute because you got to do it one at a time. Let's close these because they're going to start getting off the screen. It doesn't scroll off the screen very well. Oh no, there'll still be a planet. There will still be a planet. It just won't be much on that planet. Did I already do? Oh, you can't disable caves. So caves have to exist. That kind of makes sense though. Mantle. Yeah, you can't get rid of caves and mantle and core. They have to exist. But so this is on the surface. The forest, plains, mountains, crevices. That's the surface of Silva, right? So let's just go ahead and launch. Oh, I didn't save the configuration. I don't know if it worked. No, it worked. I can see Silva below me. I'm pretty sure it worked. I love that there is just one tree there. That, oh yeah, it modifies it in real time. I love that there's just one single tree right there. That is hilarious. That is like, that's the only tree, the only grass for miles. Oh my god. Look at that. Just kind of a forest with a rift of the planet. You can see the gateway over. This is great. I haven't played around with to this extent yet. Yeah, so and the thing is though, you're starting off like this one. Yeah, it's hard to dig through. But you can see where everything is pretty easy. Like, view a bald desolate. Yeah, you can do this to any planet. Just make a bald planet. Just scale every single biome to 0. And the thing is, because you do that, all the decorators and all the points of interest and all the resources go away that would be in there too. Because that biome's not here. Like, we're not on the plains. There aren't mountains. That's the closest we get to a forest, where apparently the wind is blowing very, very hard. Where there's no more flooding. You want to see what happens if they're all turned up? Done. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Let's see if that configuration is still in. Is that the one we just did? I don't know. Let's find out. No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. We will create a new configuration. We will jump back over here and modify all the planets and turn them all up. Because why not? Modify biome, forests, add modifier biome weight, wabam. Modify biome plains, modifier biome weight 20. Biome mountains. Biome. It gets quicker the more you do it, because you know what you're looking for. Crevices, add modifier, biome weight. And just so we can explore, I'm going to go in and give myself free oxygen. It does need a little work. I'll agree. It's a little clunky, but it works. Yeah, this is going to be super laggy. This may crash my computer. There's very, like, you can see the warning up here behind my camera. We're just being cautious. So if the stream gets laggy, or if my computer just dies and the stream goes away, I'll be right back. But I think it's worth it. We're doing science here, friends. This is science. Let's find out. Everything is cranked up 220. Let's save this and call it Deborg's Fresh Hell. There we go. Save that again. You can already see it, like, from here. Just the absurdity of it. No. Oh no. It's not as extreme as I thought it was gonna be. It looks like the mountains kind of took over. It's a mountain. Try to clip the one tree it won't publish. Aww. That's a mountain. Good luck finding a way up that thing. The forests are quite pronounced and very close to one another. Like, I mean, I guess the plains are just going to be plains, and there's nothing that can really be exaggerated about them. What I want to find are the crevices and see how extreme those are. There's a lot of forests, there's a lot of mountains, and honestly, it's fine. It's running fine. I bet if I would have turned up like the decorators and that type of stuff, that probably would have killed it. And running fine. No extra usage on my CPU or GPU or RAM. So, okay, I was hoping to find a way up the side of this mountain. No such luck. You cannot turn individual resources up and down. No, you can only turn them. The likelihood of them spawning. Yes, you can remove the eggs. They're decorators, so you just turn decorators down in that particular biome. But you can only change the likelihood of resources spawning. You can't change individual resources. So, like, you could cut resources in half on planes or crank them up 10 times their normal. Actually, you can take it from 1/10 up to 10 times their normal amount that you see. I don't know how you would get up any of these mountains. They're just, like, impossible. I want to see the crevices, though, because that's got to be terrifying. But yeah, you would be able to get rid of the eggs on Visanya by turning off decorators on Visanya. What's inside those mountains? Oh my. I've never seen something like this before. This is cool. We've just got like this little cave network. Look at that. I mean, I know the cave networks happen in the mountains a lot, but I've never seen one just down here at ground level like this. This is... It goes really far. That's freaking awesome. I dig it. I really do dig it. I like that it has 2 entrances too. That's really cool. Yeah, I should have got a jetpack, shouldn't I? But you know what? I mean, I'm not going to play this, so we can just do this. I just want to find the crevices and see what they look like. If they even exist, like, if the planes didn't, like, overpower them. Let's try to flight speed up a little bit more. Oh, there's the crevices. The gaps are huge. Like, normally the gaps between these are just, like... You know, you can usually just jump over every one of them, but look at that. They're all just huge gaps. Just every once in a while at the very edge is there a place you can get around. Normally you can, like, find a way through. You can kind of now, it almost shows you how the game designs crevices. 'Cause look, that one is almost perfectly round. Let me change time of day so you guys can see it a little better. Look at that. That is almost perfectly round. So that must be how it designs crevices. Yeah, I saw the save. I'm never gonna play this save. So how high are these mountains? Really, you're still gonna float even with all of this? Look at how far the crevices go, though. Like, you go all the way back here. You sent me something on Instagram? Did you know? Instagram has not told me that. I can't believe this is floating all the way up here. This mountain peak is quite tall. In fact, it's so tall that the soil color has changed. The planes are just extra normal, yeah. Look at this. The terrain color has changed back. This is so tall. Oh my god, it's taller over there? I can't tell. No, it's not. Okay, it was just clouds. Yeah, I've never seen a mountain so tall that the terrain color changes back. That breaks my brain just a little bit. Let's see if I can land right on it. Close. I mean, look, we're, like, top of the mountain, clouds. Top of the mountain, clouds. Actually, this right here is almost touching the cloud. Look at that. Yeah, it's just the default texture. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can get Instagram to play nice here. Aww. Puppers. Puppers. That's Smokes Puppers. Hydrate. Oh, this is almost empty. I saw the name, but tell chat your pupper's name. All right, cool. So now we know what you can do by cranking everything up. Obviously, I'd be lagging really bad if I had turned up all the decorators. It would be a bajillion more trees and stuff like that. So just to give you guys an idea from the way I understand things, and we'll look at this in the menus. So this type of stuff, the debris and those, like that one over there, and this type of debris and all these, I believe that these are referred to as points of interest, POIs. So when you see that in the menus, it's referring to that type of stuff. Just any of the random things that can just appear on the surface. You'll also see a reference to puzzles. And that just goes back to when the game was still in early access, and I just don't see one. There we go. These are puzzles. The exodynamics research aids. So you can choose how these scale up into different biomes as well. So those are the only two that are kind of like not really straightforward. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll head back out again. 12 weeks. I want a Doberman puppy so bad. I miss my Doberman. So we'll kind of go through. We'll spend a little time here. And this is why I think you can disable snails. So if I go into Silva and I go into modify biome and go into forests, these update dynamically with what can spawn in that biome. So if I turn snail shells all the way down to 0, I can never get a snail shell to go scan to start that mission strand. So if by turning just the snail shells on Silva off, you've blocked your access to every single other snail, because you have to get Sylvie before the next 2 unlock in the mission strand. So you've just blocked every single snail by doing that one thing right there. So this is your no snails, but otherwise everything else is the same playthrough, which is kind of crazy. So your other modifiers are POIs. We were just talking about that. So you can, again, everything is 0 to 20. So 1 is your default. That's how it happens. That's right. You need the snail missions for the awakening missions. So yeah, you disable awakening as well. Do you also disable the trains? I don't think you disable the trains, but I think you can disable the trains, because if we go modify planet, go to Glacio and modify tundra. One of these biomes on Glacio has the stuff about the trains. Yeah, rail mission objectives. Turn them off. Done. Caves. Because that's where you start. Is you get that first station. It tells you to take it to Glacio, and then from there, the missions tell you to connect to those rail points of interest that you have to connect to and go get the first big blue crates and send those back. That's your very first interaction with trains. So you get rid of rail mission objectives on Glacio, and you've just locked out trains. Can you still make trains and stuff like that? Sure you can. Unless you come over here and also disable that. Can you imagine no vehicles? Can you modify missions? No, you cannot. There is nothing that allows you to modify missions. So we looked at backpack. Let's go into respawn settings. So you can limit respawns per save. And then this one here is a little misleading. Limit player respawns individually. So let's say that you've got 10 respawns for a save. If this is turned on, each player in the game gets 10 respawns. If you turn it off, and I'm pretty sure I've got this right. If you turn it off, then there's just 10 total respawns in that save. So if one dude dies 10 times, it's game over. What happens is, and you can see the text here. It is right here. So if the host dies and there's no remaining respawns available in the game, it instantly converts to a creative mode. So you mean they all share the 10 lives? Yeah, if this is turned off, everybody shares those 10 respawns. To make permadeath, in my video I said you set it to 1. That's wrong. You set it to 0. Permadeath is 0. So you get no respawns. So 1 lets you get 1 respawn. But yeah, so you can make it so that that these 10 are sharing among everybody, or you can turn that on and then everybody gets 10 of their own. So explosive traps are frowned upon. Probably. Then there is power, which they did mention in the patch notes that this isn't currently impacting generators, batteries, and RTGs. Just kind of a known bug. But again, it goes down to 0.1 on this, so you can change all your power to 1/10 of what it normally puts out. Every power generator is now cut by 10 times. Or it can be 10 times stronger. Same with your power consumption. You can make it so it only consumes 1/10 of the power or consumes 10 times one of the power. So if you really wanted to make power hard, you move it all the way to output at the bottom, consumption all the way to the top, and now your atmospheric condenser takes 200 units of power to work. And then solar and wind have their own multipliers. I don't really know what happens if you turn all of these up. So I don't know if it goes like global powers times 10 and then you get another 10 times on top of that. I don't know. Somebody's going to have to determine that and figure it out. It would take too long with a thing to do. Oxygen, again, it's really straightforward. It's the rate at which oxygen is consumed down to 1/10, up to 10 times faster. So you can make it, oxygen lasts 72 seconds, so you can make it last 720 seconds. That's 7 minutes, right? Yeah, I think you did that math right. Or you can make it last 6 seconds, or 7.2 seconds. 12 minutes, my bad. So this would be basically you're cutting it by 1/10. Because it's 10 times faster now. Or you can just do free oxygen entirely, which I'm here for it. I really am. I think that this is all kind of, once you look at it and play with it, you start seeing it. So biome weight we saw is just how likely and how big it's going to be. Decorators are things like grass and trees, and just the big egg things on Visanya. Just all the little things that don't really do anything. That's decorators. Your puzzles, we looked at that. And then resources, again, It's just the number of resources being spawned, so per biome. So you can change how likely you are to get them and how much is going to be there. But you cannot say, I want no resin in the plains. You can't do that. Yeah, I think they would like to do that type of thing. But decorators have to touch more grass. Exactly. I think that they were wanting to make it so that you could disable, but you can't turn off resources entirely in a biome. But for what I was doing like 0.5 on everything except the mantle layer. I wonder if that includes the ones that spawn research items. For decorators, I would assume so. I would assume that would include, but I don't know. We can find out real quick. I'm going to go back to research real fast because I want to test something because I haven't checked it. So if you just want your save to start off with a certain number of bytes, you can do that. You can also choose like the number of bytes you get from researching items, though this is kind of buggy. Somebody else has early access to it was telling me that research objects still displayed like if it was worth 2,000, it still only displayed 2,000. Like if it's normally worth 2,000, it still displayed 2,000 in the research chamber. But then once it got to 0, it kept going into negative numbers but they were still gaining bytes. But the research chamber displayed it was now counting backwards from 0. It counts down how many bytes are remaining. So you start with 2,000 in 1999, 1998, it counts down to 0, and then it's done. So it's a little weird. It doesn't actually change the number that's displayed. And then the speed, self-explanatory. You can make it go slower, faster. Is there a way to see how many respawns you have in a game? I think so. We'll check that in just a minute. These are all pretty straightforward. You disable one of these, it disables all of these recipes. So that just disabled everything that's in that list. What I don't know is Joe said in the stream that they wanted it to where you could disable individual items, but they couldn't do it. But yet here it is. So I don't know if this build that they shared with us is not the final build, or I don't know. So what I want to do is just disable everything. Not everything. Let's just disable the oxygenator and the field shelter. And then let's go into get rid of that and that. And then you asked about if it includes the research items. So those would be in the forests. We want to kill all decorators in the forest. And in the mountains. Let's do mountains as well. We'll leave the one in the plains so that we can compare. There you go. So that would answer that questions, and then there's a way to see how many respawns you have left. So we've got it set to let's set it to 5, so we know what there is. Forest no trees is going to look weird. Yeah, it's going to look very weird. And then we said earlier we should really give ourselves a hydrogen jetpack so we can get around a little bit easier. I'm also going to give myself a couple QTRTGs. I'm going to go back up here and give myself a portable oxygenator. And then we are going to get some hydrogen. A lot of it. Alright, so this save will answer those questions. Can we see how many respawns? Will the decorators being turned off remove the ones with research items? Good call. That's why I did the QTRTG. And then it's also going to answer the question of something else that I forget. That's what I thought too, Ribs. If you do it with taking it off. Oh yeah, can you see the research? Okay, cool. So we are gonna just save this locally. And check out and see what we've got. Yeah, treeless forest. There it is. Wow. 6920. Yeah, 69420. God, I cannot talk. I'm so tired. Alright, so we want to look in the research catalog. Small printer. Yeah, the oxygenator and the field shelter are gone because they should be right there. So on this build I'm on, you can disable per item. But the patch notes say nothing about it, and Joe specifically said in the stream that they wanted to be able to do it, but couldn't. Maybe it was something that they got in the last minute. But yeah, we just disabled only 2 items from the research catalog, because that's exactly where they would be. Is right there. The oxygenator would be here where this currently is, and the field shelter would be past where the shutter is. But not here. Okay. So cool. Why did you stop there? I just wanted to see that what just eliminated a couple. So we'll head over here and see if this tree got rid of the research in the forests, and yes, it did. So getting rid of decorators in the forest. It looks like here on the edge where the 2 biomes meet, we got a little bit of decorators. But we have no, I mean, we've got these scannables, but we've got no little plants with their research objects to scan in here. So that answers that question. Getting rid of decorators also does get rid of the research by scanners thingies. And then finally, is there a way to find out how many lives we have left? I would assume if there is. See, this says in the patch notes, they said if you go to the Astropedia. Oh, I guess this is where you see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Remaining respawn tokens. There it is. So, yeah, you go to the Astropedia, game configuration, and go there, and it shows you that there's 5 respawn tokens remaining. So, yeah, cool. You can find out how many are left. We're consuming oxygen 10 times faster, but it's also free. There, oxygen and field shelter disabled. Finally an upgrade to the Astropedia, right? And then it shows you here. Oh, it shows you your seeds. That's kind of cool. So that makes me wonder then. Yeah, see, I thought that would be a cool thing too, Finnick. Like, in some exo research aids or something, there would be like a 1-up, a power-up. You know, yeah. I thought that would be really cool too. Because you could even like make obstacle courses. Like if you reach a certain point of the obstacle course, you gain an extra life. But then it goes to a harder difficulty past that point. You know, there's a lot of potential to do that. I'm going in here because I want to see if the Astropedia will tell me my seed numbers. I don't think it will. Yeah, it doesn't. I was kind of hoping that we would still have configuration info. That kind of startled me a little bit. That it was going to have configuration info there, but it doesn't. Didn't think of things you could do with creative builds. Oh yeah, there's a lot you can do. So now that I know more about how the Astropedia works, let's go back into this and see what else has changed in but that would be kind of funny if they put a cheat code in like that. So now that I know how this works, so we can see what else. No, that's, yeah. Yeah, they have not modified. So that's it. That's the only thing their hardcore is no starting shelter and no respawns. Okay. Is that palette for hardcore the only one that's, it's the only one that's listed? Like, so, come here, mouse. There's nothing down here for suits. I don't think there's anything for visors. Yeah, there's nothing for visors. And then way down here under palettes, there's this one. I know it's cut off, but it says unlocked by completing the game in SES hardcore configuration. I wish I could just equip it and walk around without a palette. How cool would that be? To just be a void where the Astroneer should be. Hats, nothing. Masks, nothing. You can tell what I don't prioritize. And that. Yeah, it's a mystery. We don't know what it is. I don't know if anybody's finished it yet or not. I highly doubt it. But you wonder if it's a massive troll at the end. What if it's just like, you know what would be a funny troll? If it is, what is it? Where's the, if it's just like the inverse of overachiever. Like if it's like they just swap the silver and the gold around, and that's it. That'd be kind of funny. I'd be here for it. Get to speedrunning before you fall asleep. I'm going to stream for about another 30 minutes, and then I'm going to go to bed, regardless. So, it's just all black. Oh, that would be even better. Yeah, that would be even better. We have enough for a shuttle. And enough for a tractor. Close. It's bad enough. Like, if you look at this side, it looks like it's drooping a little bit. A mosquito bit me right there. So it's making my eye, like, droop down. I look like somebody punched me in the eye. So yeah, we just need 200 bites. Let's just go down to the caves and scan. Because we can get out of here pretty soon. Default suit in exo blue. Ooh. Don't think. That's a good point. I don't think you can put an oxygenator in crafted shelters either. They just come with one that can't be removed, right? Oh. So I don't think you could take that oxygenator out. So how you can't do missions in a hardcore with no starting shelter. I wonder if they thought of that. Unless making a shelter and having the oxygenator in there just count. It just counts. You know, it's just done. We're gonna find out pretty quick. Maybe it does that. It's just like, yeah, it has it, so that satisfies it. The field shelter makes so too on its own as well. Yeah, but so do. That's the point I hadn't thought about. This comes with an oxygenator in it, and I'm pretty sure you cannot remove that oxygenator. All right, so now we have enough for a tractor, which I just want so I don't have to use tethers on a foreign planet. So there's our shuttle. And now I can remember how to make a tractor. Let me put this on here. Yeah, it's quite the conundrum. And then I need that generator for now. I'll just borrow that. So we can get around on Calidor. We're gonna get some tungsten. We're gonna make a chem lab, and we're gonna answer that question. Because the chem lab's all we're lacking to get this done. So let's leave this stuff behind. I'll keep the resin just in case. I know I want that. Give me that back. Oh, I'm sure I did. It works. Like, I've had several people use it in the past. I can already see that, like, a lot of people used it yesterday during Prime. If you're wondering what he's talking about, I'm an Amazon associate. So if you use my link to go to Amazon, I get a small cut of everything you buy. I know it doesn't tell me what you bought, so you can buy your naughty adult things and I'll never know. No, I can't finish the first mission because I don't have an oxygenator, or I don't have a shelter to put an oxygenator in. I can't finish the very first mission. I'm sure there probably are. Oh, that's a good landing spot. But yeah, it doesn't tell me who, it doesn't tell me what, it just tells me, hey. Yeah, and since there's no shelter I can make that doesn't have an oxygenator, we're thinking that maybe this blocks you from doing missions, period. So you can't get in it. Maybe that's what makes it hardcore. Is you're not going to get any of those bonuses from the missions. Just need to find some wolframite here. I bet there's some over there. I'm not going to make it up that hill, but I can make it up this one. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out in just a few minutes. All you got to do is find wolframite, and we'll be good to go. Bonk. Uh-oh. I have crashed the tractor. Come on, just flip over. There you go. Wolframite. You gotta be in there somewhere. You can climb that. You're a mighty tractor. There you go. Oh, you're not a mighty tractor. You're an acrobat. Whee! A gymnast. Look, I can do a cartwheel. You know where? I bet there's wolframite. I bet there's wolframite in this. Or just tungsten, for that matter. I only need one piece, right? Tungsten, done. Cool. I will have that too. That may get me out of a scrape, and I'll even take that and that. I'm gonna go look for some more tungsten. I don't want to just have used an entire thruster just to get one piece. But I only need this one piece, so I'm not gonna spend a hold up. I'm getting this here. I just want to answer the question now, because that just makes me go, There's that over there, but that's not easy to get to. There we go. There's some that's easy to get to. Just fill it back. Like, when I first started playing Astroneer, I would not go near these because I thought they were deadly. Because they look deadly. They look terrifying. Oh, we're full already. Okay. Alright. So, that way. We'll just go back around this hill then. Yeah, they scared me. It was before I knew that deadly plants would have red on them somewhere. And I was just convinced that if I went near those things, because they were sitting there blowing in the wind, I thought they were waiting to kill me. The free medium storage would have been nice. I guess I can go back and get it. Mars has sticky bowls. It's a good name for it. Alright, so we can take that, put that there. Put that there. And I'm just going to turn the generator on. Did you really? I wouldn't. I refused. And when I finally got a rover with a drill, I ran them all over. Ooh, that would be nice to have, but I don't have any way to get it back, really. Shoes don't bother you at all? Oh, they terrify me. Normally, I don't waste thrusters. Like, normally I have packagers to not have to waste that, but we're so low on bytes, I don't really have a choice. So we've got a few wolframites, and then we have the tungsten that we need to go ahead and get it going. So there are no decorators. There is no organic. Ooh. Can you share the custom settings? You sure can. It's real simple, actually. When you're on, and welcome, Archer. When you're on the configuration screen, like after you've set it all up and everything and you're ready to launch, there's like save it locally, and then right below it is publish it. And when you publish it, it creates your share code, and that's the code you give to people. All right, we need to find our base here. It's got a beacon on it. Thing is, I don't know what part of the planet we were on. There. So it's not that they're against modding, it's that they feel like if they're going to add modding, they want to be able to support it. And at this stage, they don't have the resources to dedicate to that. So they're not anti-modding, that, you know, because they said early on in the game, yeah, we're going to have mods. But then it dawned on them that we got to go back on that because so every platform will have access to that file. Yes. All they have to do is type in that share code, and they will be able to load. Because it's not sending your save to anyone. It's just a configuration code. So your game loads that configuration, or their game loads that configuration. But there are mods out there. I have one on my computer right now. I don't have it running at the moment. But I do have one. Used it over the weekend. It helped me with a thing I was trying to do. The thing that you'll see tomorrow. I know how to research objects sitting out here somewhere. I used it for the Astroneer Academy trailer to get a better free camera. You're the creator of most of the challenges? Oh, cool. Yeah, contacts SES to get the config details. Cool. So that's one of the things I see really, this update really kicking into gear, because now you can not only say, hey, do this thing, but also, and here's the limitations, you know, because a lot of people in their challenges like, you can't use an oxygen, or you can't use any solar or whatever. Fine, just disable them. I mean, you don't even have to tell people you can't use them anymore. You can just disable it now, and you're good to go. So 1,600 bytes. Oof. Yikes. Well, yes and no. Hey, Bart, it is too hot. I agree. Your name that you give it is not part of the share. It's only the code. They thought of that because they knew people would probably, you know, want to be sneaky. So no, the name you give it does not get shared. That stays just local. They just get a share code is all. Alright. We need to go find another 1,200 bytes. Because I want to get this done. I really thought there was another puzzle out here. Just gonna run out here real quick. Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Bart? It's been a minute. I hope you're well. Pretty sure there was another puzzle out here somewhere. That's not... Is there any research on this? I'm gonna make people nervous if I do this, so I'm gonna go fast here. Guess I could go over here by the tethers, couldn't I? Yep, just the settings, just see. That's it. I have 2 air conditioners going to stay cool. There's the main house air conditioner, but that doesn't keep this room cool enough. So I then have to turn on a window unit here in my room to help out. And it's keeping it comfortable. It's not as hot today, and it's been overcast most of it. In fact, it's still overcast, so it's not as bad today. Thank freaking, it was just so bad. I know there were a bunch of things It gets hot here. It gets up in the upper 90s, low 100s. And then with the heat index, it feels like 110, 115. And we have really high humidity. There you go. 98 with high humidity is nasty. Nasty, nasty. I do not like living in the South. It sucks for many, many reasons. Like your melting? Yeah. Good song. Any more scanny boys back here? I don't want to go too far from my tethers because I will get lost. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm alright. For just a slight moment there. Just a little bit. Also made 600 more. Did you guys panic with me? Or were you all like, he's fine. He's fine. Unload some of this stuff. Yeah, I kind of forgot that I had it for a minute. You know, since I'm not the most awake version of myself, we're gonna need that as plastic soon, or as carbon soon, so we will just go ahead and use it. Let's go over here into these woods and see if we got some scanny boys. We're getting there. We need 500 more. So you can pick Calidor, standard settings, room, example, tethers and hematite, lock it and share it. Yep. Well, no, you cannot add hematite. No, you can't add a resource. You can only change the frequency that a resource that's already in a biome. And then it's all resources. You can't do it individually per resource. So you can't add a resource. You can't take away just one resource. You can only go in and modify each individual biome. And that will change the likelihood of it having resources at all. If that makes sense. I'm not doing the best of explaining things. Again, I'm really sleepy today. I haven't slept much this week. So I'm very sorry if I'm not explaining as well as I could. Chemistry lab. So let's take that off of there. Put that there. Go to here. And I need ceramic, glass, and tungsten. I have most of those things. I don't have any more ceramic. Let's make another ceramic. There we go. And I have a glass chilling here somewhere that I made earlier by accident. Pudding is great at all temperatures. I don't know. I don't really like warm pudding. I want my pudding to be nice and cold. Alright, we're about to answer one of the mysteries. When I make this pumpkin shelter, will it let me satisfy the mission or not? So I need carbon. Oh, I need another carbon. Okay, that's fine. Resin, clay, and plastic. So I need that. I need that. We're going to make a little more carbon. Really? You like... Ugh, I do not like warm pudding. I think it's kind of not very nice. But hey, that's just me. If you like it, go for it. After it's shared, will people still be able to edit it? I don't know. I've not shared one with anyone yet. I know I was able to edit mine locally, but not from the shared one, only my local copy. So maybe, maybe not. Sure, good job. Oh, bread pudding. Yeah, bread pudding's not bad for 'em. Ruh-roh. We're almost out of power. We've got that one battery with some power back there. We need the sun to come up or the wind to start blowing. There we go. There's the wind. That was close. That battery was almost dead. Alright, cool. Let's see what happens. Yeah, if you reshare it, it gives you a new share code. Yeah. But I don't think you can change something after it's been published. Can you choose what spawns in the Rex? No, you cannot. You can only choose how frequently the Rex appear. Well, I know it won't blow raisins because it comes with an oxygenator. So, I mean, it's like, it just won't. Is what code random? I don't know. The code for the one I shared was 21. You don't want to play it though. It was just a test to see how it works. There's nothing really changed in it. But I don't know if it's just sequential. Because like Systemaris is 1. The share code for hardcore mode is 1. So I think they're just sequential. What's weird is, like, that is a custom game, but it has the creative mode icon on it. Like, whereas these are actual creative mode saves, but they have the same icon. I can see that getting confusing. They need to give custom games their own icon. Maybe that's just they didn't get it into the version I'm playing. Because I am still on a beta version. This build was pushed out Monday to content creators to be able to play. Creative mode is still an option, but right now the icon's the same. Yes, exactly. So, yeah, it's normal mode with new. Yeah, I'm basically playing challenge, but it's just a custom thing. You can see the settings of it. If you go into Astropedia and game configurations, you can see we had no starting shelter, and it's called SES hardcore mode. We have no respawns available, and everything else is the same. It's just a normal adventure game. The really only thing that's changed is I had no starting shelter and I can't die. If I die, it's game over. And you have to start over. You can go back into that save, but it will be creative after that. If you use up all your respawns, it automatically becomes a creative game. I usually do a pretty good job of not dying. Usually when I die, it's I'm doing something stupid. And I've been trying to pay attention. All right. Let's hope that the oxygenator that's in here satisfies the mission demand. Nope, you still get achievements, you still get missions. Nope. It did not. And that's what we're kind of discovering, is that with no starting shelter, you can't... Oh, wait, no, it did. It did count it. Oh, no, it didn't. We still haven't done it. Yeah, we still haven't done it. Never mind. We can't install an oxygenator in a shelter. I can't. It's impossible. Because this one, there's nowhere to put it. And on... Keep pressing that. On the normal shelter, this comes with an oxygenator that you can't take out. I wonder if I just unpack it. Like, if I just unpack that... Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do it. I am going to take this oxygenator. This is the one it gave me for Planetfall. And I'm going to put it on this platform. And see if that counts. Since it's now connected to a shelter. Ready? No. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would count or not. But wait a minute. Hold on. All right. I messed around a bit in this hardcore before. Like 20, 30 minutes. And I could have swore I did submissions. Is it this one? I could have swore I did submissions. Maybe I'm imagining things. So this was my first like little playthrough here. No, I couldn't have done any missions because I don't have a landing pad yet. Okay, so never mind. I did not do missions here. Okay. I thought I had, but I mean, I had done some, but they weren't ones that are on landing pads. Okay, never mind. Because that doesn't have any control panel, because it's just a rect thing. This is what I was looking for again. I have no idea where this is in relation. This is the exact same seat, so we're on the exact same copy of the planet. So this is on the equator. Yeah, I have no clue. What if you put a portable oxygenator too in a tier 1 slot? I don't know, because I think it's looking for install oxygenator on the shelter. Like, I think it's looking for that specific one. Oh, this shelter? This is a wrecked, what the people are calling spaceports. These have been in the games for a long time. Yeah, it's one of these wrecked ones. But these now also function as landing pads, and since this is hardcore mode, I went and found this quick. This has oxygen, and that at least gave me a base of operations. It doesn't support tethers until you have an oxygenator, but it was at least somewhere that I could have plugs, and it gave me like a couple platforms that were scattered around that were usable. So that's why I went for it. So, yeah, I don't know the answer to this question, if you'll be able to do missions or not on something with no starting shelter. I could ask in the EDAC server if that was intentional or not. There's just nowhere for me to put that here. Put it there. I've installed it. Oh. I have the landing pad. I have it. It's right there. And you can see I just can't complete this mission because I can't. Can you edit after loading the file? While you're in it, it's locked. You can't change anything. Like, I can view the settings, but I can't change anything. So, yeah, can't change anything. We should try it with the normal shelter, but that's going to require a lot more time because I'm going to have to go get iron and I'm going to have to go get methane to be able to make a atmosphere condenser. I knew I'd think of the word eventually. But have an idea. Have an idea. Doesn't the one you print come with oxygen? Yep. That's why I think it won't work. But we're gonna try something. We are gonna create a custom game. We are going to ourselves free oxygen. We're gonna go over here and give ourselves hydrazine. We're gonna give us that. We're gonna go here. We're gonna get a hoverboard. We're gonna go here. Get a boost mod, wide mod, and drill mod 3. We're gonna give ourselves. I know I'm looking right at it. Really? Is it here? Oh, it's there. Okay, cool. We'll change that to boost mod. Yeah, because there is no starting shelter, so it just says respawn. Doesn't matter because I've got that turned off. So we're going to turn power consumption way down. We're going to turn that way up. We're going to turn this way up. We're just making something super easy so I can kind of speed run getting to the just basically getting off the ground and going to get the stuff we need to make everything to make a regular shelter. We're going to make it like just super quick. I think this should be fine. I gave myself lots of bites, free oxygen, and stuff in my backpack to get me started. So, yeah, let's... Oh, wait, and a starting shelter. Cool. Save config. Confirm. Let's do this real quick. This should only take a few minutes. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Ribs. I think it's a good way to exclude them. I think this is intentional. I don't think this was an oversight. Oh, look at all that clay. That's handy. So I don't have to worry about dying. I don't have to worry about any of that. Because I'll respawn right here every time. So we need to get a small printer made. We've got free oxygen, so we don't have to worry about anything on that end. I forgot I have a hoverboard. Just gonna get a few of these so I can get my printers going. So, we spawned in over here-ish. So this will be a good spot to put stuff down, literally, on the ground. Small printer, cool. Yeah, it does, I like it. Cool, so this is our base of operations. You jump on and go to space? No, I tried that actually. You can't get back up there. Maybe somebody more talented than me could, but I couldn't do it. So that's unlocked. We need that. We need that. Actually, we're gonna need the bigger shuttle. So we'll do that. We will get ourselves Solid fuel thruster unlocked. Yeah, we don't have to worry about oxygen, so I don't need a vehicle. So then we just need platforms and things to put stuff on. I'm gonna go there, I need to do that, and then I need that, and that. And that should be all I need to get this stuff moving. I think. There's no power for that little guy. I'll give him one of my QTs. There you go. That's the sum total of our power right now. But I did turn power consumption all the way down and power production all the way up, so maybe we'll be fine. Let's go get some resin. Think Nate proved that if other players wait for it, you can take winches and platforms to the landing capsule. Oh. Well, if other players are there, then yeah. Definitely that would work. Saw some resin over here, I think. But maybe not. I'm imagining things. So there it is. Fill up with these. Oh, that is full. Alright, we can make a platform now, so we can make the medium printer, and then from that we can make bigger platforms. Yeah, those who, yeah, exactly. The RNG side of it can be done away with. Now it's just going to be, this is, you know, they're going to have a save that they agree on. Getting gamers to agree on something? I think this is. I need these. Bonk. There. It will be. No, I agree. Single QT, not cutting it. Oh. So I think we just saw there that they were talking about in the patch notes, known bug that QTs do not scale currently. So I pumped the power all the way up to 10. So that technically should be putting out 10 units per second. It's not. And generators don't either. That's what I'm most looking forward to, Bard, is everything that people come up with. Just something that's like, wow, I would have never thought of that type situation. And just seeing just the ingenuity that comes from it all. One of these has to be a cave I can get down. Nope. Not the one we go all the way down. I want to get some laterite and you know, that other stuff. I can put a beacon. Excuse me. There we go. Now it's catching up with me. Lack of sleep. So I do need some more compound. I don't know why I'm getting bites. I've got quite a few. So we're gonna get this shelter. It'll probably take me 10-15 minutes, I would assume. Double check, make sure I don't have to go pick somebody up. We need to get a smelter. That's probably... What's this save about? This is to test whether or not no starting shelters locks you out of missions. But it's going to take a minute to get us there, to that stage. I put that really far away. Cool. So, no, not what I meant to do. Printer. There. Oh, quit it. Printer. Excuse me. Alright, let's just go down here. This one goes farthest down, and we'll just... Oh, it does go all the way down. Whoops. Huh. Slick. Can I go ahead and make that ramp, please? Thank you. Alright, I need some quartz. Take care, Rivs. Have a wonderful evening, man. Thanks for hanging out. Sleep well. I need to get the medium shuttle too, I think. I don't know how I'm going to make the large shuttle. So I really don't want to go looking for exochips. So I'd like to have the ability to... Oh, I forgot to give myself hydrazine. Remember to hydrazine thruster. No hydrazine. Good job, me. But, what was I just saying? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to go find exochips, so I can't make the large shuttle, which sucks. So can I make a smelter now? Compound 2 resin. So I need more resin to get this accomplished. Well, since I don't have hydrazine, I can just leave that behind. I need to steal one of these back. So I can hoverboard and so we can get this done quicker. Whoop, almost fell in. That was very close. Listen to the battery on my backpack die and recharge and die and recharge. This way? Yeah, this way. Bonk. By the way, if you die when you're in one with no starting shelter and you do have respawns, you just respawn back where you spawned the first time. Take care, Adam. Thanks for hanging out for so long, man. Glad to have you along. I'm going to be wrapping up here in just a minute. I'm not going to make it through this whole thing and finding out if we get missions, but I'm going to get us as close as we can. My brain is just shouting at me, go to bed, 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 go to bed. Like, that's my main thought. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And we're going too soon, I promise. Promise, 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 promise. So yeah, we are going to need the medium shuttle to take everything up there. But we'll have to have the small shuttle first to go get some other stuff. No, we can do it actually all without it. Yeah, because we got to have a chem lab to make Lunanale. So we definitely have to go off planet once to get this done. Is there any power items nearby? Because I'm sick of watching that crawl. Let's take a quick spin here. And nothing. I don't want to go too far because I'll get lost. And then we'll have to start all over again. A little bit of land. Should be right over here. Yeah, yeah. That was the very first thing that we passed. So I tried to keep the woods right there on my left that whole time so that if it did get lost, I could find my way back. So I think we'll probably, once I get this hooked up and get this stuff starting to smell, we'll probably wrap up. I'm gonna go grab one of those quartz real quick so we can get it smelted as well. What's the quartz? Quartz. I know I saw it when we were down here. Didn't I see quartz when we were down here last time? Was it over here by Laterite? I could have sworn we saw quartz when we were down here last time. Ah, there it is. Okay. So ramp behind and it'll be to my right. That's how you used to have to play Astroneer, just remembering what direction things were going to be. This will let me get a beacon on the base so I don't have to worry about getting lost. It should be right over here. Yep. Get up the ramp, please. Oof. Whoop. It is. In a lot of ways, this really is old school Astroneer. Like, in many, many ways. Cool, let's make a beacon. Yeah, we'll get this stuff unpacked. This on here. And plug that in, and then that's... Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave it, guys. I'm done. I'm sorry. I would love to keep going, but I know you guys all understand, though, because the Astroneer community is always great. Absolutely always great. So, we are going to go over to this screen here. J-Post. Just set up fire stick. Nice. And we're gonna see if there's somebody out there to raid. Yeah, J-Bo's had the timing, but since we're wrapping up, I was just about to say thank yous, and of course a huge thank you to J-Bo's for all of the gift subs today. Like, I don't even, it doesn't show me a number anymore, but it was like 20, I think. Because you're in the single digits, and then you were over 20. So yeah. Let's see who's out there that we might know that is streaming some Astroneer. Of course, I don't know that they'll have, you know, the update. So yeah, I don't see anybody that I know that has the update. You guys know any of these Astroneer streamers that are currently live? All you know is you have a new badge, yeah. 25 gift subs. You'll be streaming sometime tomorrow. That does not help me with this current raid, but thank you. There we go. This is their first playthrough of Astroneer. They've got 93 viewers, so definitely a bigger channel. But we're gonna go there. And yep, there we go. We're going to do that. Guys, make sure you're following on Twitter, so even though Twitter sucks, and you get announcements of all my videos and live streams and other silliness, and that you are part of the Vainglorious Discord. Because you guys here in chat, you're all really awesome. And everybody in Discord, which is a few people here in chat already there, everybody there is awesome. So let's just get all of the awesome people in, you know, in one spot, and it'll be awesome. And one more gift sub, but we're on the screen, so it didn't do the thing. Thank you, J-Bos. And of course, YouTube. And there are your raid emotes, top group for followers, and bottom groups for subscribers. Let's go say hi to Dapper Dane. Brand new, first time player with 93 viewers. Don't backseat too much, but you know, maybe help out a little now and then if they allow it. Also LGBTQ streamers, so kind of awesome for that. I'll see you guys next stream. Don't know when it's going to be because I have to rebuild my computer when parts arrive. But love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was my fun. It was lots of fun to share this sneak peek of the update with you. See you guys later. Bye.